Would Rick Brown stand to be recognized? The person who taught all these young people how to march this summer while I was teaching them how to play, my assistant is absolutely fantastic. He's been here since 2000. I was here since 1990. He's been here since the year 2000. Does an incredible job. Does so many behind-the-scene things you just cannot imagine. Mr. Mark Stern. We also had so many people help us along the way. Band camp counselors who did incredible work. A couple I would mention, two of our alumni who are now, not only were they all-state members, the only two all-state members from this school in music, but they went on, they got their degrees in college, and they are now employed by the Southwestern City Schools. And I'm sure they have an incredibly bright future ahead of them. And they've both been helpful in many ways as well. I don't know if one or both of them are here, but Robert Ragland and Emily Chester, we'd like to thank them for that. Finally, our administration here at Franklin Heights, and believe me, don't take for granted the fact that in Southwestern City Schools, we value music education. And that means a lot. And these administrators share that philosophy, are incredibly supportive. Many of them were at these competitions. Of course, they're always at the football games supporting these young people. Many of them would stop me in the hall on a Monday morning and tell me what a joy it was to watch these young people perform on a Saturday. I'd like to thank Ron Meyer, Sam Joseph, Jamie Stewart, and Dave Ritter. Thank you so much. I just wanted to thank my family for being so incredibly supportive. They've been hanging around, and my son's almost an assistant percussion instructor, I think, at this point. I hope you guys didn't mind. And my daughter's an assistant band director. I hope you guys didn't mind. And my wife is incredibly long-suffering and patient with all the hours that we put in. But I know that, as a parent, I know how proud you are. And I know how proud I am of my family, and so we share that together. So I'd like to thank my family. Finally, a couple people helping us tonight. I'd like to thank Nathan Alfred, one of our students who's running lights tonight. And our fabulous announcer. I think the Simmons have had kids in band since about as long as I've been here. I think we're on kid number 5 or 6 at this point. But our announcer for many years does such a wonderful job with great enthusiasm, Kelly Simmons. Just a couple of announcements before we continue with our concert. The next booster meeting is November 21st, Monday night. We hope that you'll be there. We hope that you'll be in our plans for the future as we make plans to support these young people. We have a Christmas bazaar that our boosters put on every year on December 10th. We're going across the street this year doing the Outreach Nest, and hope that it's another great event. Hope that, I know most of these students will be helping out, and I hope that you will roll up your sleeves and get involved with that as well, as that raises over $3,000 usually for the band. And finally, we have a Dare Dutchman pie sale, and in addition to the fantastic Dare Dutchman pies, we also have cookie dough. That closes out tomorrow, so we remind all the students to bring their forms tomorrow, and we want to raise a lot of money. Our number one priority in fundraising right now is, you see these marching percussion drums are about 8 years old now. Marching percussion are only made to last about 5 years. And so we are very much in need of new marching percussion. We're going to have a very experienced group back next year, and we'd hate to think that their equipment's holding them back. So we really need to spend about $7,000, $8,000 to get an entirely new marching percussion section. And so we hope that you'll roll up your sleeves and help us with all of our fundraising efforts. We thank you for spending your $1 tonight to get in. We appreciate that. And we also have a tip jar back there, we'll call it, a donation jar. If you would like to go above and beyond that $1 and help with, we're going to put all the proceeds that we gain back there on the way out towards marching percussion for next year. Thank you so much for your support. What about these kids? What do you think?
concert supporting some of the finest students here at Franklin Heights High School. We conclude this evening's performance with the final numbers from On the Street Where You Live. Mr. Fox's arrangement features all the instrument groups, brass, woodwind, and percussion. Our soloists are Aaron Mayer on mellophone and Chris Mitchell on tenor sax. Also featuring our award-winning percussion section and the flag corps. We are proud to present Green Day's Boulevard of Broken Dreams and U2's Where the Streets Have No Name.